Are you sure you don't want to switch it up and like sit here?
Not sure how I feel about that.
It's alright. You don't have to feel a way about everything. Alright.
Oh! Fuck, I don't like the way I look today. Okay. Yeah. I don't like the way I look today. Got my pants unbuckled because I feel fat. So I can breathe.
It's alright. You can do what you want to do in the boys' room. You can unbuckle your pants. You could shove cock in your mouth.
Where's my lighter? I'm definitely gonna be using this today.
You're definitely gonna need that, big boy.
Definitely gonna need this. All right. So what did we want to cover today?
Well, how's things been going for you? How have things been in the life of you?
Okay. Let me tell you something. Oh, I already told you this story.
Bad camera, good camera. Yeah?
Fuck that camera. I'm looking at this one. So let me tell you. I already told you the story about the fucking chicken.
Okay.
But I'll tell you again.
Me. It's a nice story.
So, 'tis the time that chickens hatch.
Mm-hmm.
The eggs do be hatching, though. And my mom was like, hey, you should grab some of the chicks. Because that's what we do, so we can like raise them. And I was lifting up this chicken. And she's like, hell nah. And like grabs an egg with her little talon. And yeets it. And it hits me right in the chest. And it wasn't like that funny. Like? It wasn't a funny haha. I threw an egg at you. It was like a. I can like smell it when I think about it.
Chicken fetus.
It was a chicken fetus, on my shirt. On my fucking shirt. It was like on my face, on my shirt, and I just sat and cried in the shower for like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would do.
It was disgusting.
The headphones are still on. I'm sorry I interrupted.
Okay,
I don't know. Alright, now oh my god. That's nice.
I have a big ass forehead.
It's alright. You look like Mal. That's why I made that one joke in that one episode of the podcast.
There's
you looked like Mal.
There's your face for me. There's your face that you're gonna have to.
Oh god, you want that as the thumb?
Yeah,
the thumb,
I'll do it
the
again.
lighter.
There you go.
Fire. The boys discover fire.
Monkey fire. Okay, so yeah, and it just hit me right in the fucking chest. I was disgusted. My life sucks.
Yeah.
There's nothing worth living for anymore after that single experience.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how
I don't usually throw up, right? But holy shit. The stench just stuck with me for the entire fucking day. It was like...
It was bad.
I've never been in the room when, like, a mother gives birth, but I'm pretty sure that's what it probably fucking smells like.
Oh.
It's gross. It's gross.
That's pretty hot.
If Jaden ever gives birth, I'm breaking up with her.
Okay.
Because giving birth is gross.
Yeah, it's kind of... Honestly, it's not... It's kind of...
The miracle of life looks like a fucking murder scene. What the fuck is this? Was that my belly? Man, I'm fat. Okay, I'm putting that away.
Put that away. No one wants to see.
What was that one scene? Well, I had a dream about it, actually. Like, Finn was like, Mrs. Cow, take that bag off. And, like, it was that fucking ugly-ass face for the udder. It was like, put that shit back on. And I was like, huh, interesting. I'm dreaming about that.
Cool.
It was a lucid dream. And then my mom woke me up. Oh, this was today, actually. Wow, what the fuck? My mom woke me up today. And I was, like, dreaming. And in my head, like, I don't know what I felt. But I felt like my brain, like, split in two or some shit. Not, like, actually, like, split in two, but, like, it, like, split my thoughts into as if it was, like, awakening.
Yeah.
Because my brain felt, like, all, like, a warm, like, numbness. And then it just went, swoop. And, like, I felt, like, cold. And I was, like, awake. And I was like, whoa, is this how the brain wakes up?
Oh, my God.
Is this how the brain wakes up, you swaggy boy?
I'm fucking swagged up. I'm swagalicious.
I used to wear hats.
Spookalicious. Get spooked. That's spooky. Your brain.
Oh, I was gonna think
chicken fetuses are spooky.
Chicken fetuses on your shirt.
I think one of the goals for Spook Troop is to expand the meaning of the word spook.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to just mean supernatural or paranormal occurrences. It can mean anything interesting, fascinating, out of the ordinary, unique, different, wild.
Different.
So that way we can just, do all sorts of things.
Have like a complete yes.
As we could be the Spook Troop, but that doesn't mean we're looking for like things.
You know what we could do?
Oh yeah.
We could get someone we really don't like, right?
Yeah.
Put them on Spook Troop and like just get them possessed.
Yeah. I'm down to have like
possession.
Well, yes.
I feel I'm stronger than a demon. They couldn't possess me.
How bad could it be, honestly?
And like if I do get possessed, I'll just say like a safety word, and you'll like spray me with holy water.
It's all about consent.
It's all about consent, and that's why I'm stronger than the demons. They don't have my legal consent, so they can't legally possess me.
Exactly. They'll get in trouble. You can.
They'll get in trouble.
They can go to prison.
They'll get the police.
They'll go to hell.
They'll go to hell. Don't let the door hit you on the way to hell.
If they possess you without consent, they will go to hell.
They will go to hell. We'll go to...
Well, that's just it, though. We kind of... When you mess with a Ouija board, you're, like, giving consent and shit.
That's so stupid.
We tried to do a Ouija board, kind of.
But we were all kind of loopy.
We were all kind of loopy. It was broad daylight. We were at the little graveyard that we did for Spook Troop episode 1. And the boys just sat down in a little triangle, touched knees, sat in, like, the weirdest way, but in the best way. And then just, like, shoved their fingers on there.
We were like, hey, is anyone here? And then nothing happened. Therefore...
And it was at that moment that I realized, like... yeah, of course nothing is going to happen. Like...
Nothing... Because it's not real.
All you do is you just sit down and put your finger on a thing. Wait, how often does that result in shit happening?
Never, unless you're bored out of your mind. Let me tell you a story.
Okay, tell me a story.
Chem class, high school. I was bored out of my fucking mind. I had my hands on the fucking table like this, just zoned out. And I subconsciously, I had my friend, a good friend of mine. We both suffered in the same class together. His name was, we'll call him Kanye. And I was like subconsciously, in my brain, I slowly crept my hands, apparently, towards my binder, opened it, took a pencil out, and just tapped it a couple times. And like apparently, like, I almost name dropped him all. Apparently Kanye looked at me, he's like, what the hell is this guy doing? I put it away. I put it like actually away, close the binder, go like put my hands back on the desk, and I'm sitting on like a stool, like a lab stool, because chemistry's ass and you can't have real chairs because science is fake.
Right.
Remember that. And like I like had my arms like on the desk like this, and like apparently I just slowly did this. Oh, like shit. If this is like the table level, I did like this. And like my hands fell and I was like, what the fuck? And I think that was like subconscious shit.
Probably.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then it happened another time, but it was like super small. I just like zoned out in the same fucking shitty ass chem class. Oh, Kevin's leaving.
Now I'm getting close to the can. I just kind of want to like...
Well, fuck this guy. I'm getting close to the can.
I don't like the angle of it being so off to the side. I want it to be like here.
I can't tell how close this is to my face because I'm like...
Dude, there are so...
Oh!
Oh, did you finish the story? Or...
No, you interrupted me. I just like...
I'm sorry. Okay. I won't start anything else then.
Kevin, I just burned my own arm.
Holy wait, what the fuck?
What?
You have a burning fetish?
What? No, I don't. That's hot wax. It's not actually burning. Idiot.
Okay. I trust you, I guess. I don't know why I would. But... Continue,
anyways, so yeah, that was like the big subconscious one. And like another subconscious one in the same class, I was just like in my stool. I was leaning back just like a little with my arm on the table. And like my arm it just started moving like to straighten out. And I was like, and then like I think I hit either Kanye's hand or something. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, how did my hand get over there? I was like, interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, subconscious moving shit is definitely a thing. A Ouija board though, mega dumb. It's fake. And if there's a God out there, it's me. No, that's all I had to say.
Yeah, I'm down to have possessions on Spook Troop. I'm down to have a rotating cast of guest stars on Spook Troop.
Yeah, and whoever's on there is going to be the unlucky bastard that's going to get possessed one of these days.
Yeah.
Sorry. Kevin and I are the stars of the show. We can't really get possessed.
So, like this video.
Like the video.
Subscribe. And leave a comment down below that says, I want to get spooked. Or no, don't put that. It won't do anything. Say, spook me daddy. And then we'll enter your name into a raffle. And you could get drawn.
To get possessed?
To be with us on Spook Troop and get possessed. And you can't hold us legally liable for anything that happens during that course of that.
Ha! Yeah, if you get fucking possessed.
Or fall into the river or something, like as we try to like scarily walk along or like uneasily walk along the edge of the bridge. Did we actually tell that story on an episode of the pod? Did we talk to it with Zach or Brett or some shit?
I don't remember. I have terrible memory, by the way.
I don't think we did.
Not when I'm not high, I have terrible memory. When I'm high, I have terrible memory. What did I just say?
We've never been high. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never been high. You tell the story. I really need to pee.
Okay. Have fun.
I'm already prepared.
Yeah, prepare yourself.
See? I'm always prepared.
Okay, careful with that wire. Oh yeah, baby.
Kevin,
don't pull a Kevin. Don't pull a Kevin.
I'm way more...
Oh god. Dude, you're just loving that fire. You and your fire, am I right? About a month ago, we went to shoot our third episode of Spook Troop, because it's been forever since the last episode dropped. And we decided to do Randonautica for this episode of Spook Troop, which we're going to do more of in the future, because we haven't really had a successful adventure with it yet. But we tried 3 different places, and the first 2 were private property. It took us to 5 private property. But the third time, it took us to this place under like a bridge along a trail or something, and so we walked a little ways, and it took us up by this river, and then the path split off into 2. And one path was like along the river that was like rushing down, and the other path went like up some steps. And I insisted that we go up the steps. But for some reason, Aldrich was in front of me, and he was like, no, let's go this way. And I didn't argue. So we went up the fucking sketchy-ass trail, me holding a camera in one hand, for like 10 minutes probably. And it was like, it was right next to the river. It was a big drop, so like you would have rolled down into the river if you like lost your balance and fell, which I'm not the most coordinated motherfucker to walk the face of the planet, so it was always a possibility, especially because I may or may not have been in the most sound state of mind during this adventure. But we walked up the path for about 10 minutes, and eventually we decided to turn around when it got really steep, and I was like, there's no way. And we started to head back down, and the whole time, like, it was really windy, and it's by some rushing water, but the wind, like, sounded weird. It sounded like there was this womanly, feminine voice not moaning, just like singing ghostily, yeah, singing ghostily over the wind and the water. But it was probably just the wind and the water, you know how it is, you know how it do be. But it still gave off a creepy general vibe. And thanks, Super Mega. We head back down, and like we're almost to the bottom of like the steep part of the trail when all of a sudden I realized that my phone, which we were doing the Randonautica on, is nowhere to be found in my pocket or anything, and Aldrich doesn't have it, so I dropped it somewhere along the path, and I had to, which is like awful, it's like, who knows where it went? Who knows if I'll find it? Who knows if it like fell down by the river? Like, who knows where it fell? But I had to retrace my steps. I walked. So I turned around and I go back up, and I'm still holding the cam. No, I think actually Aldrich was holding the camera at this point, but he was on a tripod and everything. But so I go back up, and I'm thinking, because I'm not, or I may possibly have not been in the perfect state of mind, and you know, Aldrich is like my friend. I thought he was gonna come with me to like make sure that I didn't get lost or fall in or something. Instead, though, he stayed back where we had stopped, and I turned around to go find my phone. Not long after I turned around to go get my phone.
Oh wait, you're actually telling the story?
Yeah, you said to, so I am.
I wanted to be a part of it.
Oh, well, you still can, because yeah,
I feel lighter now.
That's good.
Get it, lighter?
Oh my god.
Okay, continue.
So I went, and not long after I went to go get my phone, I almost tripped and fell.
Like a
and I stumbled. Yeah, well, yes, I was. I said I may or may not have been in the most sound state of mind.
What does that mean?
You can draw your own conclusions.
Were you anxious, Kevin? Kevin, do you have anxiety?
No.
No. Okay, continue.
But I almost stumbled and fell, but like, you know, I caught myself.
Surprisingly,
I didn't almost fall. I just like, you know, stepped weird, and I thought you, my good bud, gave a little chuckle behind me. So I like turn around like this, smiling or whatever, to be like, yeah, I know I'm a fucking dumbass. So let's just keep going. But then he's not there, and I'm like, oh, and I peek over, and he's like back a ways, you know, not looking in the other direction. So I'm like, oh, I must just be hearing more things. So I go back up. Luckily, I find my phone. It's honestly, it's so weird when you're may or may not have been in the may or may not be in the most sound state of mind. Just think everything feels weird because I don't know how I found it. It was just like I would turn the corner and boom, I'm like, oh, there it is. It was way up though. It was almost to where we stopped, and so I'm like, oh, there it is. Okay, let me just grab it, put it in my pocket, zip my pocket up so it can't fall out this time, and come back down. So we start walking back, and of course I tell him the story of, I thought you were following me like a good friend.
Nope, fuck this kid.
Wouldn't let his bud, who may or may not have been the most sound state of mind, walk up this sketchy trail by the river looking for his phone. Could have fallen, could have gotten lost. Who the hell knows? Dude, could have gotten eaten by a bear.
Yeah, like an idiot.
And turns out at the same time when I was going to get my phone, you also heard the same sound of a laugh, a male, a masculine, deep sounding laugh, echoing through the tree. Well, not echoing, but you know, like from the direction that I was going, and I heard it from behind me. So that's a little weird. Yeah, you got a creepy vibe. As we were leaving, like the main part, or like the rougher part of the trail, like literally right on, like where it split off into two different paths, I look up to like where it kind of goes up into the trees, and for like a solid 4 seconds, I mean, my perspective was all weird. And so for like a solid 4 seconds, I thought this like big lump of wood was like, or like tree branch, just wood, was like this big sleeping bear, just like vibing like on his side. And I'm like, I stare at it like this as I keep walking for a solid 4 seconds. I'm like thinking I'm gonna have to fucking, I don't even know. And then I'm like, oh, it's like wood, or it's like, but again, my perspective still looked weird, but I'm like, no, it's just like wood, and it's just like stacked on top of each other, and then and we got out of there, and we saw bear poop on the way out, but and then of course you said you just got creepy vibes in general.
Yeah, creepy, very creepy.
Creepier than either of the two spook troop locations we'd gone to previously.
Oh yeah, no, this fucking bridge got me fucked up. Why? My face probably shouldn't be in the corner, but like whatever. Here, I'll go like this. Yoink. Like I think I've said this word so many times, but fuck. No, not that word. Desensitized. So when we were by the river, the water was like rushing so hard that we couldn't hear anything. And it just desensitized you. And like you would hear, like maybe you'd be like, maybe you'd hear shit. I'll have you know that I wasn't. No, I was.
Yeah, you were perfectly in the.
I was normal.
Yeah, and I may have been.
Fuck you. But yeah, it was such a weird fucking vibe. No, it was just spooky. It was literally like.
So yeah.
It was literally like when I was a kid, like 3 a.m. Fucking, I'd go to the bathroom and my grandpa's all out. No, not my grandpa isn't like that.
Your grandpa just roams the halls at nights like.
Yeah, he just no, but like it was like those, like one of those stories that I told before. It was like that same vibe. I was like,
yeah, I mean, like it.
I didn't like.
I didn't mention. Well, I mentioned that it was a Randonautica destination, and I didn't mention though that our intention was ghosts and haunted stuff.
Our Randonautica has been failing us lately because we.
Well, I feel like. Yeah,
we need to find a good place.
We keep running into private property. That was the one of the like 5 or 6 places we've tried now that wasn't like private property.
Jesus Christ!
A bird flew by.
Just God himself.
It was like an actual trail, and I said.
He said, "Let's go."
And you agree with me now, I know, but I said we should go up the path that is like the weird like steps.
Yeah, they were like
obviously
built steps
put there.
And I was like, hell no,
that go
bitch.
inwards towards the trees and away from the sketchy like river that I could fall into. I was like, we should go that way. But we didn't. But we might go back.
We didn't because.
Yeah, why didn't we?
Because I said no.
Yeah, you said no, but why?
Why did I say no? I know like, I had some.
Were you worried about like bears being inwards to the trees? It was the middle of the day, but
that just looked weird. Wait, hold on. I know I had some like pretty valid reasoning. Cause I thought about it for a hot sec. Yeah. Like, cause I had what was I thinking? If you were in a better
maybe it was because of the map. You thought the path took us towards the river or whatever, but I was like. Even if it does, I feel like this would take us in close enough to the same direction where we could find some stuff, and also not maybe die. That's mainly what I was like.
Who cares about dying?
And also, like the steps seem more like something is clearly this way, whereas the other way basically went to a dead end.
It was overgrown too.
It was like overgrown. It was not walked clearly very much, and it was like it got so steep at one point that you couldn't really go any further.
True, and it's better weather now, and it's like it's getting summer.
That was a month ago.
There's gonna be more people there, so we won't be as spooked. Hopefully, I mean, I still want to be spooked, but still.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how much that trail was kind of like.
It was just off to the side of the road. You're right.
It was kind of like shrouded by the trees and stuff.
But like the beginning of it was pretty defined.
Yeah, it was. But yeah. So maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, that place was fucking weird.
I couldn't find it on the map. I spent like a good chunk of time trying to find exactly where we went on like Google Maps, but I couldn't
find.
Exit
38, bro.
I know, but I couldn't find like the path.
Oh, like the specific path.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could see it and kind of see what exactly if it took us anywhere.
We just don't have the right environment.
Yeah, but there's so much private property. Even though there's so much woods that is just private property, like the immediate area around here, you could pretty much go wherever. But like you could just go like half a mile that way. It's all like watershed. It's called. It's all marked off, no trespassing, and then so like. And then I don't even know, probably the same that way. We were driving around, so yeah, it was kind of the same everywhere.
Yeah, where should we like start?
Eastern Washington would have a lot more. I mean, that's a drive. I don't want to go really, but
yeah, but like here.
I know. Here, well, it's just not. I don't know, man. It's just like
because I don't want to go into the city.
Yeah.
There's nothing spooky in a city unless it's an abandoned asylum, and
well,
we've
maybe
done our
some
research.
Secrets of the city. I don't know. You know.
Right.
Like,
well, I don't want to be led to a
weird.
fucking Fred Meyer's dumpster.
Yeah.
Baba Booey.
Yeah. Like, if I saw something spooky at like any of my friend's house, I'd be like, "Oh, spooky."
Mm-hmm.
If I saw something spooky like walking down the street, I would shit myself.
There's got to be a way to hone in on the spooks. There's
Just
spooks out there.
Yeah,
Not just ghost spooks, but spooks in general. There's spooks out there that we can find, and they're just hidden beneath the surface.
Just like we just need to attract the spooks to us by just fucking with an Ouija board and pissing on it.
Yeah, we need to brute force our way onto the spook scene.
Yeah, we just
We're
need
here to get spooked.
We need to kick the proverbial.
There's like a
door
plane that the spooks are like vibing on, and we're like, hey, brothers.
Yeah, we just need to bust our way in there.
Brothers.
We need to burn in a Ouija board. Do you think we could definitely make our own Ouija board, right? Shane Dawson did it.
Maybe that would be more like, not Hasbro or whatever. It'd be more authentic or something.
Let's make a video. Here, let me look
just
it up.
a whole ass Ouija board,
like
and making video.
How to make a legit a Ouija board. Let's look.
Oh god, yeah, we can look up like ancient, like I don't know how ancient they are, but you know.
Where's the word Ouija come from?
No clue, dude.
French? I bet.
Probably. It's probably those goddamn French idiots. Fuck.
Charcuterie board.
Coronavirus.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna get vaxxed soon, right?
I am getting vaxxed soon.
You got an appointment?
Because my dad wants to get vaxxed soon because he's big brain.
That's cool.
He's a smart motherfucker.
That's
he's good in the head.
Because the CDC. What are your thoughts on the CDC just announcing like a few days ago that if you're vaxxed, you don't need to wear a mask even when you're inside?
I'm still wearing a mask even though I'm vaxxed.
And also Walmart said you no longer need to wear masks in the store.
That's okay. That's a terrible idea, Walmart. You're fucking stupid.
Or at least I don't even actually. I feel like they said that. I think they said employees don't have to, but I feel like that would go for everybody. I don't know. At least the employees.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna wear a mask, even after I'm vaxxed. Jaden got vaxxed. He got the J&J shot.
She's living on the edge.
Why?
Well, the J&J shot is just, I mean, not really, but it's just the one that they pulled for a bit and then brought back.
Yeah.
And for a second, everyone who got the J&J were like, oh.
Yeah, but she got it at Seattle Pacific University.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, because Seattle Pacific's. So what Seattle Pacific University did was they were like, hey, students of the university, get your friend. No, not get your friends. Get your family members to go get the shot here because we have a bunch of shots.
Mm-hmm.
Shot. So yeah, and whatever she got was J&J. So you know.
Nice. Yeah. Well, that's the one and done. But
yeah.
It's also the one where 2 people have died.
2 people?
From blood clots. It was 2 out of tens of millions.
2 out of 87 million, Kevin.
Holy shit.
I'd rather not get the shot. I don't want to get blood clots on my head.
Yeah, but they were both women between the ages of 18 and 49.
Yeah, so that's why the thing is, the official CDC was like, women under the age of 50 have a chance of getting blood clot. But the fact, what is scary to me is that they actually admit that the J&J can do that.
Yeah, there's a very tiny chance that it probably can do that.
But like the fact that they admit it, that's like, oh, the J&J can't do that. That's still, I mean, like, it's not gonna be perfect.
Well,
but
now
still.
do you know what conservatives are saying?
What?
They're like,
what, Kevin?
the CDC really turned around on masks pretty quick, like, which, I mean, I feel like everyone is kind of in agreement on that. That was kind of like out of nowhere and sudden. Like, are they jumping the gun? You know, about you don't have to wear masks if you're vaccinated anymore. So a lot of people are still going to wear masks, but now conservatives are like, I think we need to wear masks because the people who got vaccinated are contagious and could be spreading their Bill Gates injected neurological.
Oh yeah, didn't Bill Gates like fund it?
He's being an asshole because he's not giving it to like India and other poor countries because he wants to keep the patent for himself. Also, he was friends with Jeffrey Epstein, and that's why his wife divorced him recently. He's a pedo, probably. I mean, allegedly. I mean, maybe. In my opinion, in Minecraft.
He and Jeffrey Epstein, they're like,
well, they were definitely friends.
They were friends.
And he said
Sus.
He said that I only met him once.
Okay. Is that a lie?
But that's a lie. We know that's not true. And we also know that he did some business with him in 2013, which was after Epstein got like, you know, exposed.
Yeah. Wait, how long ago was Jeffrey Epstein exposed and died?
That was like, he got dieted like 2 years ago. But he got exposed like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Or something. Kind of.
Really?
Like, at least somewhat exposed.
That's the reason why they fucking divorced?
Well, so apparently she started wanting to get a divorce like 2 months after Epstein died. Or like 1 month after he died.
2 years ago.
2 years ago,
okay.
Yeah. And they're like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And then just recently, like, there was this like report about like Epstein and Gates had a lot of stuff going on, so it's starting to, it looks like she got out of there because she doesn't want her name dragged through the mud / he doesn't want to drag her name through the mud when he gets exposed.
So it was neutral. They both agreed that it was the best move, but they still fuck with each other. So does she not have? So what about the Melinda Gates? What about the Gates Melinda Bill Gates Foundation?
It's all ran by like child sacrifice money, I guess.
What is the Melinda Biltz?
Adrenochrome.
What is the Melinda Bill Bates? What does it do?
Who knows?
Kevin, what does it do?
What does it do?
What does it do?
Spook Troop. That's spooky. We don't know what it does. We can break in.
Is the Melinda Bill Gates Foundation like an association, or is it like an actual building we can
Who knows?
burn down?
Burn.
But yeah, I didn't know that.
But no, I think there's a lot more.
And didn't Bill Gates have a
pedophiles.
lawsuit? Like, just like way back, because I remember watching a documentary about him having a lawsuit about something, and he was a total asshole about it.
I don't know. He's always been a little bit sus. Once you dig under the surface, kind of like eugenics, like he's big into that.
Creating the perfect human being.
Well, yeah, just like changing shit and in like kind of an unethical way, or it could open the door to some unethical shit, But so he's always kind of had issues, and also he is, allegedly, probably in my opinion, in Minecraft, a pedophile. I think there are a lot more pedophiles than you might think, and sociopaths. I think there are a lot.
What's a sociopath?
Just like a person who doesn't feel a human emotion and can't
I thought that's
empathize.
Asperger's.
No, Elon Musk has Asperger's.
Yeah, I literally thought that's what Asperger's was.
No, Asperger's is just like. No, that's not what Asperger's is.
Okay, then what's Asperger's? Asperger's.
It says a developmental to socialize and communicate. Yeah, it's just like Asperger's syndrome is a condition on the autism spectrum with generally higher functioning. So it's just a type of autism.
Okay. So let's say I have autism, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Does that mean I'm like socially...
It could mean a lot of things. Yeah, it can mean you're socially not that great. You're not very good at like picking up
social cues,
social cues and facial cues, so you're not very good at communicating, or Yeah, it just says it impairs the ability to communicate and interact.
What's that word?
Neurodivergent.
Neurodivergent. God, Kevin, I'm gonna kiss you. Cause like, this is something that annoyed me. I'm gonna sound like such an asshole, but I was uneducated. I didn't know.
It's okay.
As a kid, I knew, like, I was growing up, like, preschool, fucking, elementary school and middle school. I knew people that just like, so Kevin, like, let's say we talk, right? Like, I'm talking to you, but I'm not like looking at you.
Yeah.
That shit annoyed me. That shit annoyed the shit out of me. I wanted to punch them in the fucking mouth.
Oh my god.
But then I realized, hey, they're a little different. That's okay. Because, like, when I was a kid, I was always taught you should always look people in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like, always look them in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
That was just what I was taught, because my dad, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what I do when I talk to people. I look them in the eye. When I met people that, like, didn't look me in the eye when I was talking to them, I wanted to strangle. They just pissed me off. But now I know that they are neurodivergent. And they are a little socially awkward, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck! Look me in the eye!
It's okay!
But yeah, like, that's another thing that annoyed me. Just like people having panic attacks. Like, okay, when people have panic attacks, I don't... If you'd have a panic attack, Kevin, I'd literally look at you in the eye and I'd slap you in the fucking face.
What if it's like for a... You know.
Okay, let's say... Okay.
Imagine you're in Palestine right now.
Okay, Palestine, the ancient kingdom.
And you're about to get blown off the face of the earth
Like
by your Israeli
like a Nazi. The Nazis came.
What if you had a panic attack? Was that justified?
Yeah, yeah. But like, okay, let's say... Okay, I'm gonna
come.
Let's say your cat fucking dies. Oh no, cat died, and you cry. That's okay. If you have a panic attack, I'm gonna piss in your mouth. Fuck you. It's just a cat. Come on now.
Okay.
I mean, okay, if you miss your cat, that's valid. That's valid. But like, holy shit, people have...
I don't think
I
people
sound so
choose
fucking,
to have panic attacks.
I sound so fucking conservative.
I know,
and
yeah, you
ignorant
do.
right
I know, but you know that, so that's okay.
But like, I'm trying to find. So I just find maybe I'm just so.
People don't choose to have panic attacks. They don't want to have panic attacks.
You know what? Maybe
it's not pleasant or something.
Maybe I'm like those people that are like socially ignorant, socially awkward, but in a different way.
Oh, maybe you're neurodivergent. Tile.
When I kiss you. Kevin, maybe I am. But like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid and ignorant and don't see like... Yeah, you're right.
I feel like...
You're right. They don't want to, but they do. But they do, and it pisses me off.
God.
Maybe I'm just tough.
No,
maybe I'm just a tough Republican.
I feel like...
oh shit, it's hot as fuck in here.
It is. God, why is it so hot in here lately? Pop that open right now.
I'm popping that pussy, baby.
I could bring the fan in here. It would just blow air around, but I feel like it would help if you want. Although it would be loud for the audio.
But you could like put it right here, and you could just zoom in the air, or zoom out the hot air.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I'm a scientist.
I'll think about it. I feel like
I'm being just ignorant, and I can't make the point that I'm trying to make.
I feel like I had I mean, I don't know.
A panic attack?
No.
No, I would never.
I would never.
I would never.
I don't know. I feel like I can relate in the sense that like I've had points or there's like things where I'm like, I know what I should think about this, or like I know what I should think about this, but I'm not quite there yet. So I think the other way, but I know that's like not great, and I just gotta wait for me to catch up with like. Kind of like you admit that that's not a great perspective to have on probably,
Yeah, yes.
So maybe you'll get there in a couple years.
I'll get there one day. Cuz like, another one.
But like
continue.
No, it's fine actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another one that I'd like to talk about is the concept of like, you remember I was like, men have a penis. And then you were like, well, actually men is a social construct. And I completely agree with that. Like, I will be totally honest, I feel so fucking stupid
It's okay.
that, like, I thought being a man was, like, I don't know, I just feel so educated in that, like,
That's
that,
great.
like, one, like, I don't know, like, someone's like, you didn't pass basic biology, man and woman. And I'm just like, well, if you see a dog, you don't ask if the dog is a man or a woman.
All dogs are boys, though, and all cats are girls. But yeah, keep going.
Oh, that's fucking facts.
Yeah, that's true. But keep going.
But, like, you know, it just, I don't know, it just makes sense that being a man and a woman is social construct.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, whoa, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just like, you know,
Like, you know,
some guys have beards, some guys don't. They're all guys.
everyone's a guy.
The penis and vagina is just
I
other
don't see
parts of the
gender.
body that don't.
I'll have sex with anything. Anyone. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, did you know, quick fact, the Enum Claw man that got banged by the
Oh yeah, Mr.
He was-
Hands.
he was a Boeing engineer.
Yeah, I did know that.
I didn't know that. He could have
Which
been my
means
dad's coworker.
He could have been my uncle's coworker. Yeah.
Dude, he could have been my. What if my dad came home just like, yeah, one of my coworkers died?
What did he die from? I don't know. Some sort of like
I don't know,
internal
internal
bleeding.
bleeding.
Like,
His
and
name.
then you see
Rest in peace, Eric Hands.
Eric.
Mr. Hands.
Wait a second.
I don't know his real name. I just made that
Yeah.
up. But, like,
No, but yeah.
our
that-
lead engineer.
dude. God, dude.
That.
But you know, yeah, that was a conversation we had on like there was a lost episode we did on like New Year's Eve where we talked a lot
Why is it
about
lost?
that. Because like we tried to shoot it from like one angle, way over there, and we're using like a shitty camera, and the audio is not good. It just didn't turn out good.
Oh. So what
Sadly.
did we talk about? So
We talked about we primarily talked about
Mr. Hands and how.
no, we talked
Tight his
but before
butt
what
was.
you're talking about, like gender and all that. That's what we talked about.
Wait, that debate isn't on our channel.
No, that's not on our channel.
What?
Or not or that.
So they don't know what I'm
conversation.
talking about.
No, so that
Are you
that's
fucking
bad.
serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm sorry. I was sad too because I was like, this is a pretty good episode.
Okay, let's give them a rundown. Basically, what happened was I was talking to this guy when I was playing video games. He's like, "Yeah, a woman can have a penis," and I was like, "No." And then I talked to Kevin about it, and then he was like, "Well, actually, so it's a social construct," and I was like, "Oh shit, that's cool." And he educated me. Good for me, right? That's what happened. And you guys didn't get to see that wholesome Fuck you, Kevin. Where's Kevin?
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I was sad too. I mean, this was like 6 months ago now, but
I'm burning Kevin.
it's valid. No, but yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah. But
it just gets so silly when you get people who get so like
uptight about it.
offended and about the existence of like trans people and because like I mean, I don't know how you.
I don't give a shit about what trans people. If you're trans, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't
but
give
there are
a
a lot of people
fuck.
that do and don't like.
And like, you know what their number one thing is? They're like, well, if I'm a man and I go trans woman and then I go do sport, I do better in sport.
Even though there's like 9
It's fucking
athletes in the country.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it is dumb.
Let me tell you why. It's because fucking sports should not be separated by gender, but by fucking weight class, you ignorant bitches. Fuck you. Okay? But like, so like literally, but like, let's say there's a fucking 6'3" girl, and I'm a guy, and I have to play basketball against her. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Obviously, not because she's a woman. It's because she's physically taller than me.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with gender. Like, fuck. These guys are like,
Yeah.
like if I were to wrestle a girl, but like in a non-sexual way, and she was the same age as me, same height as me, same weight as me, had the same like mass, fat body muscle percentage, it would be a pretty damn even fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it was like a girl that was like taller than me, bigger than me, I would get my ass handed to me. And it's not because of gender, it's because of weight class.
Yeah.
You shouldn't separate people because of weight. There's only one sport that I believe that you should do by weight, by gender, and that is that's like sprinting and pole vaulting, and I had one more, but that's because of how guys and girls are, like, because they They have boobs.
Tatas.
Yeah, they have bobs, and like literally how they're that has to actually do with how like men and women are built, because like that's why the world record for women in sprinting has a higher time than guys because we're built different. That's probably the only one of the valid ones I can think of that you should separate by gender. Everything else, fuck you. Fuck you. Maybe tennis should be separated by gender. I think tennis too. Don't know why, but I'm pretty sure it has a valid reason. But like table tennis, that shouldn't be it. Swimming, swimming.
It's a man's sport.
Swimming should be separated by gender, I'm pretty sure, because the bobs are not as, you know?
Yeah.
You get all curvy, but men are straight.
Men are... they're rigid. I think... No, I guess a lot of it comes from, like, an insecurity of, like, wait.
Man.
Are you telling me?
Yeah. Yeah, I am telling you.
That
woman is as good as me? A man?
Has a dong along?
Wait, a woman has...
That makes me insecure.
Yeah, fucking idiots.
I don't know, but yeah.
Guys, like, when our parents were, like, kids, those guys were insecure as fuck. Because that's why they separated everything.
Okay, I gotta get the fan. It's too hot in here, dude.
Okay, bye, Kev.
I gotta
yeah.
pull it in. I gotta cool down. Well, actually, Hamas, I think, shot some missiles, and Israel's giant-ass dome... Hogwarts style intercepted them. They can intercept missiles midair.
Yeah, you've seen that?
I've seen the video of that.
Yeah, it's badass.
That's American money right there.
It looks cool.
Because we're strongly allied with Israel. They're like one of our top guys.
Why is that? Because World War II?
Well, they're just like our top guy in the Middle East. I thought
Saudi Arabia was. Yeah.
Aside from, in the upper Middle East, they're just like we're just really buddy with them.
They're really just these are the dicks,
which is but like they're just killing literally thousands of people and like innocent like
civilians,
children and stuff.
Civilians
and like
civilians.
And then I've seen like these interviews of people of reporters interview. Oh, and then like just like yesterday. Like news buildings were like built up and offices like from American ones too, like the Associated Press has like an office in Gaza or whatever. Israel just blew that up, and like we're not and like because they're like Hamas is storing weapons in all these different schools, so we should blow up the school. And but
I hope they accidentally blow up a U.S. embassy.
All these little interviews I'm seeing of like. Israeli citizens being like, we need to carpet bomb them and we need to kill the Arabs and laughing about it. Like, I just think we need to like kill Arabs and I think we should carpet bomb them, and other people being like, they need to go away or whatever, and they need to leave or we will get rid of them.
Why can't they just live in peace?
Because they're all so brainwashed by the propaganda of the government for decades and decades into believing that the Arabs are like ethnically inferior to them.
So wait, you're saying the Arabs, but like I thought they live in Palestine. Are they just called Arabs still?
Well, they're I see them called Arabs. They're like Muslim, and they're like whereas they're like browner, whereas the Israelis are whiter. Generally, they're a little tan, I guess, but I don't even remember what specific type of Jewish they are. There's like not Ashkenazi, I don't think. I think they're like the other one, but it's not good.
Not good one bit.
And
they're killing. I cannot get over that. They're killing civilians. Who the fuck does that?
They're just wiping everybody. It's like straight up genocide.
It's literally genocide.
And it's like escalating a lot faster than like even Nazi Germany did, because there's no camps they're getting. I mean, they've had them section. Oh, they even have like little license plates. Palestinians have yellow Palestinians have green license plates. Israelis have yellow license plates. Yellow license plates, you can go anywhere you want except for this little tiny like place in Gaza where Palestinians only, and then Palestinians can only go in like their designated.
So why
areas.
don't they? So like what's the, like what was the propaganda? They're like the government told the Israelites or whatever, the Jews, they were like, hey, those motherfuckers stole our land, but they just have this little piece of land as far as I know.
Well, they kicked them out basically and designated them as this little tiny place for like the last 80 years or 70 years or something. And
So the Arabs are there, like they're in Israel because of World War II, right? Because shit happened in World War II, so they had to
I don't know.
shit, right?
I'm not entirely sure on the far back history of why they're there. I mean, that's like they were there first, pretty much. Like
the Arabs,
yeah, and but of course, like you have, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh well, yeah, because they just use like the few like Palestinian terrorists like Hamas and stuff to justify calling them all like deranged, like murderous. They're like, you know, I mean, Ben Shapiro wrote an article back in the 2000s where he's like, the Palestinians, they just want to live in peace. The people who just want to live in peace. The people who will strangle your children in their sleep. The people who will, and like straight up racist shit towards all the Palestinians. Ben Shapiro was spewing it back in the 2000s. He also said they were like living in their own like shit and sewage, and like they should all be like tied up by the neck. Ben Shapiro said all this stuff in like the 2000s, and he's renounced it now, of course, because he's a big boy. But basically, the ultimate point of all of it is, and they also attacked them like in the middle of their religious holiday, like the holiest part of their religious holiday. The Palestinians, like the Israelis just attacked them like in their mosques and stuff. It's just so messed up. But the point is, America is backed tight with Israel. Biden hasn't spoken out against them. He's called for peace, but he hasn't condemned anything that Israel's done.
Yeah, he can't. Well, I mean, he can, but like
some of the Democrats have, like AOC and Bernie and some of the other left-leaning,
like Ted Cruz, my guy.
Oh, my guy.
I love that guy. You know, let's talk about that. He's just a great. Fuck that
an
guy.
outstanding gentleman.
No, yeah. Like,
but like it basically, there's so many ties to like. This could get really bad. This could be the door to World War III, baby. Lebanon apparently shot some rockets at Israel during all of it, just to throw their dick in the race.
Bang, bang.
But then they backed up and were like, "No, it wasn't us.
Wasn't us. It was
or it was some random it was some random guy. I don't know if I can know. It wasn't the government. So like things are popping off and it all just came out of nowhere. It feels like, and
there's no last straw. They just did it.
This is
They just did it.
And all of the Israeli people are so militarized. You know, they get forced into the military.
Yeah,
they're
so
serve. Ready.
They're forced
to just
serve.
kill, and they're so propagandized into just hating the Palestinians and being like
yeah, because like the U.S. was butt fucking with the Israel because they're best friends, but now Israel's doing bad shit, and the U.S. can't pull out because Israel's clenching real hard, and the U.S. political cock is stuck in the political Israel butthole.
It's all going.
We're
down.
stuck.
It's all happening. All right,
We're
but
fucked.
that's all I had to talk about that.
Yeah.
Really.
Did I tell you that they're killing civilians?
Yeah.
I can't get over that. Like, what if China just like pulled up a fucking boat into like Puget Sound?
And
just like dropped the fucking gate.
Well, China is also participating in their own genocide, just a little genocide of the Uyghur Muslims. That's more Nazi Germany stuff. They're sending them all to camps and just like exterminating them as we speak. But you know, and it's really bad over there.
Oh yeah.
But you know, just a little genocide here and there.
Did you hear?
Never hurt anybody.
When was it? I think it was like when I was I think I was a junior, but like apparently, I was about to say Nazis. No, Muslims fled from the Middle East to like Asia, like to the west, and apparently, I'm not sure if I'm right on this, but I remember like hearing it in my American Ethnic Studies class in like college.
Oh, nice.
Cause go me. Apparently, the fucking Buddhists were like, hell nah, we don't want Muslims in our country, whatever country they're going to. I don't know, Cambodia? Fuck, I don't know. But like, apparently the fucking Buddhists, is it the Buddhists? I don't know, but some group of religious people that I thought were peaceful fucked up the immigrants that were like trying to like escape and like killed them. I was like, what the fuck? Why does everyone hate Islam? Not all Muslims are from Islam, guys. You fucking idiots.
Yeah, Israel also have been tweeting some fun things out recently. This isn't actually a recent tweet. This is from 2018.
Yikes.
But it was about the their leader is their president is Benjamin Netanyahu. And
Netanyahu?
Yeah, BB.
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah.
That's his name. Is he still in power right now?
Yeah, he's the guy.
What a weird ass name.
Well, yeah, I mean, Benjamin isn't even his real name. It's like something hard to pronounce, so he called him Benjamin.
What a fucking loser.
Yikes. But the prime minister, this is from his Twitter account back in 2018, talking about the Palestinian. He said, "The weak crumble, are slaughtered and are erased from history, while the strong, for good or for ill, survive. The strong are respected, and alliances are made with the strong, and in the end, peace is made with the strong." So that's pretty awesome. That's some pretty good stuff right there. You'll love to hear it. And they've been tweeting stuff they've been like, somebody tweeted at them, "Why are you committing a genocide?" And they replied on Twitter, the official account, some emojis that was like, it was like they were saying "liar, liar, pants on fire" and emojis. Like it was like a man, some pants, and like a fire emoji. I don't fucking know what they're smoking, but they're just like,
I want some.
we're not. No, we're not.
We're not killing civilians. I can't get over that. I can't. I seriously cannot.
Yeah, that's just what happens now.
Well, the U.S. did it too for Japan, right?
True.
Yeah, but we did. Yeah, we fucked that one. We dropped nuclear
and that's
bombs.
The other thing. That's the other thing is that a lot of people in the U.S. support Israel because they're conservative Christians and they believe like Israel's the promised land, and the people all.
Well, the Bible doesn't include you filthy Americans.
Well, the people of Israel, because like in the Bible, don't they all get wiped out, and that's what triggers the rapture?
Who?
The Israelites.
I genuinely don't know.
Don't like they go to war with doesn't the world go to war with Israel, and that's what triggers the rapture?
I want to say you're right, because I remember like something like the 12 tribes of Judah or some shit will rise, and then like they fight.
So like all the conservative Christians are like, we need Israel to be okay until they get wiped out, so that way Jesus can come back. We need them to be alive until they.
Okay, let's just get something. Jesus isn't fucking real. Listen to me. Look at my fucking Kevin. Zoom in on my eyes. Zoom in on my eyes. Jesus isn't fucking real. You dumb idiots.
My mommy isn't gonna allow you here anymore.
Oh,
I don't know.
Your mom likes Jesus or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus isn't real. I mean,
No,
time to go on a religious spiel.
Oh no.
Religion
is
just a small-dicked way to sleep at night because you're scared of death. I mean,
There's
it's okay
no
to be.
such thing as death. Has anyone in the world ever experienced death? No. Therefore,
and if they have they told about it? No. So we have no.
So we have no proof.
Take that, liberals. Even though it should be conservatives, but still.
I mean, yeah.
Like, Kevin, what do you think happens after death?
Oh, what do I...
Do you not know? You don't know?
Oh, well, okay, I don't know, but I have something that I like to think happens after death.
Oh, hey,
that I, like,
Zach.
believe,
Wait,
I
Zach's
guess.
FaceTiming me right now.
Yeah, he said he was on his way, like, 20 minutes ago. Park in the back, Zach.
What the fuck do you want? What's up?
Which house is it?
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
We should tell him to park in the back.
We gotta get the brown boy. I don't want him to get shot on the street.
Okay, this is the end of this episode.
This is the end of the. We have to go save my brother.
Stop it.
We have to save my. We have to save my brother.
Stop it. Stop